Hello. Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone. We are here once again. Welcome,
Yes,
Candid
we are
Conversations.
back.
We are here. We missed a week, but we are here live and in living color. And
Two
I hope
weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, I hope they enjoyed the. I put a post up, anyways, one of our previous videos, so they can enjoy. And some people watched it, and some people commented. So, well, we are back. Yes, thank you. They are back. That's my son. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Clap your hands. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Clap your hands. Ah. Candid conversation with me and my sister. Candid conversation. Won't you join in with us? Candid conversation with me and my sister. Candid conversations. Won't you join with us? Oh my goodness, we are back. I am Robinette Reed, and you are?
So you're just going to say your first name? You're not going to say who you are?
I'm Robinette Reed, and I'm here to discuss what's going on in the streets.
My name is Amina LeGrand, and I am here to discuss what's going on. We talking about the same thing that you are talking about. So ain't nothing wrong with it. We might as well have an open conversation about it. And if you want to join in on the conversation, we will provide the link. We will email it to you, or you can send it to them through Messenger. You can join in and we can all talk about it.
Yes, we'll add our voices to everybody else's voices. Ain't nothing wrong with it, Amy. See, people only want you to talk about them when they're doing good, but when they want to do bad, then they want everybody quiet as it's kept. Oh no, the same mouth we use to
give them
encourage
praises.
The same mouth that people will talk about you when you're doing wrong, and that's a fact, Amy.
And it's interesting how people want you. I'm piggybacking on what you said when you said people don't want you to talk about it when it's negative. Who are you to tell somebody what to talk about and what not to talk about? Everybody can speak about whatever they want to. That's the beauty of being in America.
In America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. And that is the beauty. Freedom of speech. You can say, you don't have to agree. We don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree, but we can have our own viewpoint. That's a fact.
Absolutely.
And we are here, and we want to give our disclaimer. We are here. I'm representing my own self, Robinette Reed. We're not representing any church, any entity, or any job. These are our own opinions and our own commentary on the various topics. And you are?
I'm Amina.
All right, we're representing our own selves. So that's the disclaimer out there. Please like and share the video as you come in. Tell us where you're watching us from. We enjoy looking at these comments, and we like to go back and try to comment when we can. So please like and share the video. If this is your first time joining us, feel free to, there's a link if you want to come and join us live to add your voice, add your input. You can come on live. I put the link on there, or you can just put, I want to come on, and I'll send you the link to your messenger. That'll work too.
Yes. And, just share this with everybody. Let them know that we're on. Have a watch party.
Yes.
We want everybody to know and join in.
All right. And I'm going to put that link one more time. Or if you just want to come on, say, put me on. Put me on. You just bursting at the seams to say what you want to say, we'll put you on. If you don't want us to see your face, that's fine. Turn off your camera and we'll listen to your voice. All right, Amy, let's get into it. You already over there sipping on your drink.
I am sipping on my drink. And we were supposed to start off with the Duchess story. You was going to bring that in.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get a chance to watch the whole Oprah interview. I fell asleep on it. And normally I like to watch anything that Oprah does, but for some reason I could not keep my eyes open.
I fell asleep too. But for those of you who think we're behind, we were going to talk about this last week too. But for one reason or another, we didn't come on. But we still want to say one or two things about the Duchess of Sussex. Now, we don't want to rehash the whole interview because that's been rehashed and hashed and hashed again. But I want to say one thing. One thing that I thought was interesting in that interview that I fell asleep on too, because I did not watch it from beginning to the end, but I thought she was poised. I thought she was answering the questions pretty honestly.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got a disruptor. We got a troll on this line. I can tell right now. Okay. You know what? We're gonna have to get you on this line. Steven Sanders. We're gonna have to get you on the line. We're gonna have to get
because you went to sleep. But one thing,
because he be falling asleep. He
he
too.
probably didn't watch it all the way through either. But
yeah, he fell asleep on it.
But she tried to insinuate that she wasn't expecting to feel the racism when she entered into this royal family. And I find that pretty hard to believe, especially in the climate that we're living in right now, even 2020, 2021, when you didn't realize that as a light-skinned African-American woman, you're entering into the royal family and you didn't think you were going to encounter any racism. I find that very hard to believe. I believe maybe she was being naive when she was entering into this royal family. There's no way in the world that did not come into her thought process. What do you think, Amy?
Now she is mixed. I'm not sure what she's mixed with.
I think her dad is white.
So maybe she thought that would overtake the blackness and they would give her a pass because she has. And see, nowadays you got those DNA tests. I don't even know if white is on there. I know European is on there. They break it all the way down. So that's why I said, white is, that's general. I don't know exactly what she's mixed with. But I think she thought that would give her a pass. But there is no way that you can ignore the blackness that's in you. Why would you want anyone to ignore the blackness that's in you? That's you. What are you acting like it's an elephant in the room? Like, acknowledge all of you.
Mm-hmm. Steve Sanders said the queen is mean and evil.
Oh, well, they got a lot of, from what I understand, a lot of skeletons in the closet. They said they'd be cloning, let me quit.
Amy, they trying to keep that door closed. And so for Prince Harry and for Meghan to come out, they put a crack in that door, Amy, and they holding that door closed. They're like, we didn't tell you to open this door. But the door has got a crack in it, and we peeping in, Amy. We peeping in. But that's the main thing I wanted to bring out. And Steve Sanders says the queen is mean and evil. I don't know, because in that interview, they were kind of trying to protect the queen. She specifically said it was not the queen. It was not the queen that was saying when they were worried about how dark the baby was going to be or how light he was, how dark he was. She said it was not the queen. So they kind of tried to protect the queen in that interview, the part that I saw. So she may be, but I'm not for sure. I don't know. I know she was fist bumping with Michelle Obama out of protocol.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure there's a lot of flowers in the attic in that family. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that's going on.
Girl.
That will never be revealed. Or it could be revealed later on in history, but there's some things that's like,
What did Kathy Bates say in the family that prays? What did Kathy Bates say? She said, you're going to have to endure some things to enjoy these comforts.
These comforts. Yes, she sure did. To enjoy these comforts. There's just some things you just going to have to endure. But both of them chose not to endure it. Meghan and Prince They chose not to endure it and they decided to leave. And that cut off a whole bunch of they cut off their little money train and everything probably.
But I think that they want to go back. Well, hello, Miss Smith. Miss Smith saying hi, Amy.
Hi, Miss Smith.
Good. It's not good morning. It's good evening. Unless you're in a different part of the world. But what'd you say, Amy? What were you saying?
What did I say?
Before we say hi. Look, mine's getting rusty and dusty. But Steve said the queen runs everything. Yeah, so I'm sure she knew about everything that was going on.
Of course.
I agree. But I think she was you're right. She does run everything.
And knows everything.
Past her now because she old now.
I was saying how when they left, I think that cut off some of their money by making that was a huge decision for them to leave.
I think they're trying to go back because he told you you're getting old. But I think they want to go back because he said they never was trying to exit fully. In that interview, he was like, no, they were still going to keep some of their duties, but all of a sudden they got cut off and their security got cut off and everything got cut off. And then he was scrambling on what he was going to do. So it don't look like Prince Harry was trying to quit altogether, but they kind of booted him out the door when he went on to Canada. So, and they say Harry hosted him at one of his houses.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's what I heard. Tyler Perry, you can host me. You can host me. How did I get a hold of him?
Yeah, anybody know Tyler? Tyler? Oh, my dear.
Yeah, I thought that was really nice.
With his feet twisting and rubbing against one another on some yacht, on some boat somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
I seen a picture of him, Amy. He enjoying his comforts in the middle of the pandemic.
Well, I thought that was nice. I thought that was really nice that he did that.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Steve, I wake up at about between 3:30 and 4 o'clock every morning. I have a routine. So I start winding down around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then as soon as I get in that bed, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
I get up at 4:25. But Amy, before we get to the next topic, did you like Coming to America?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. I wrote that down too.
I loved it.
I fell asleep on that too.
Oh Lord.
I was watching it. I was enjoying it.
You too much ammunition.
See, here's the thing. I should know better not to get into the reclining chair. Don't get in the reclining chair after a long day. You get into that reclining chair and you put on a movie and you get up under them covers. You get up under them covers. Next thing you know, you out.
Girl, you giving him too much, too many bullets.
That's all right. That's all right.
But I've already watched that movie twice, and I'm gonna watch it 3 times because I know I didn't miss a few things. Amy, I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I know a lot of people didn't like the movie, and
I don't know why. I don't know why. He had a lot of the originals.
He did. He had a lot of the originals. He even did flashbacks in some of those scenes. He did a lot. I mean, they did. You know, when you have such a classic movie, no matter what you do, it can't match the first one, Amy. It don't match the first one. I didn't expect it to match the first one, but I enjoyed. I laughed. I was thoroughly enjoying myself, especially with that comedian woman. What was that comedian?
Oh, I know who you're talking. I know who you're talking about. Is her name Leslie?
Yeah, Leslie something, I believe. She was funny. She was funny. She added some depth to the whole movie. I thought it was really good.
When they came in and they said, "Are you ready for your bath?" He was like, my bath. He was like, all three of you? And they was like, he ran in one moment, ran in there, and his mama in the tub, just relaxing. Baby, get washed. You a prince.
You a prince
Get
now.
washed. Get washed. And you see, she was getting washed.
Oh, you had to bring up that particular scene in this particular
Yes.
movie. Why you gotta go to that particular scene?
And then they had Tiana Taylor looking like Grace Jones.
Yeah, they did.
And it was
She looked real good. She looked real
she
good.
looked really good. And it was almost like it had the color. The color was so crisp. It kind of
Yes.
reminded me of Black Panther. Because
Uh-huh.
Black Panther has such crisp, beautiful colors. They had a lot of good colors. I like how they brought out Gladys Knight and she was singing,
Oh yeah.
oh, the Midnight Train to Georgia. First of all, did you see when the dad said that he wanted to have the funeral while he was alive so he could
Yes.
see it?
Yes. And then he said, "I'll die now. I'm dead now." I didn't understand that part. He just stood there and died.
Well, I think people can will themselves to go to leave. I think you can will yourself to head on out of here. He was already telling him. He was already telling him that the time was near.
Yeah, but why he gonna stand there and die? He was still standing up. You can't stand up and die.
Well, this is a movie. We don't know if they had him strapped in that coffin, but they actually had him in a coffin. I think they spoke that into existence.
Girl,
They had that man in the coffin and having a funeral.
if he
That
stood there,
man in, that they spoke that into existence, and that
what
man died.
he wanted to die, but he stood there and then he said, "I'll die now." That was kind of corny. And then he, what's his name? Eddie Murphy didn't even be like, "Oh, Dad, no." He just was like, "Oh."
Well, he was already prepared for him to die. He had been sick for a long time. I think, I don't think you'll ever be ready, when that happens. But he knew he was sick for a long time, and he asked him to have his funeral for him and make it. He said
Yeah.
it will be grand. It will be grand. So he already knew.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. But I missed in the movie. I missed the Jerry Curl line, the Jerry Curl family. You know
Well,
the
then
one Jerry Curl. They sat on the couch and they put all the curl juice on.
Yeah.
We missed all of them in this particular remix.
I don't think that would have been relevant though. What? I
Well,
don't
at
see
least
how that would have.
just the one guy at least come through.
No, but why? She broke up with him. She broke up with him and married him.
But they came up with a son.
That was, they did come up with the son out the blue and then they had his face computerized. Did you see that? It was digital. How they put his face on top of the old face from back in the 80s when he made it. Did you notice that? When the comedian, what's her name, Leslie, and see, I don't even know her name in the movie. She jumped on him, was acting like a wild horse or whatever.
Yeah.
They had his face.
We didn't see they really used their imagination for that part.
Yeah.
But that was the gist of this particular movie, so I guess. But I really liked it though. Overall, I thought it was really, really, really funny. Or maybe I just had to laugh. I was tickled. I was just tickled. Matter of fact, I plan on watching that again, probably today or tonight.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah. Anybody else like the movie or hated it? What did they used to say on Living Color, Amy? Hated it.
Hated it.
That's wait. What they
two snaps up in a circle. I think when they liked it, they say two snaps up in a circle.
Well, I give it two snaps up with a circle. That was a good one. I really enjoyed it. I think Arsenio Hall, they did a really good job. Very well done.
And you seen they brought in that the ancient I don't even know what you would call the ancient one who was the wise one.
Oh, that little creature?
That was a person. What are you talking
The
about?
little bitty creature that was Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, that wasn't a creature. That was supposed to be a
Girl,
wise ancient
it
sage
looked like a little something or another.
who foresaw the future, or foresaw, knew what the boy looked like. He's the one who had the visions and
That
drew
was
the
another.
picture of what he looked like.
I think that was Arsenio Hall made up.
Yeah, I think
But
that was Arsenio Hall too.
but yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting. All
Mm.
right, go ahead on, Amy.
So we can't ignore the elephant in the room when it comes to Kirk Franklin.
Yes,
Now,
Kirk,
I heard that he got himself
a pickle.
into some hot water behind behind an audio
Mm-hmm.
recording that his son Carry On, I think that's how you pronounce his name,
Uh-huh.
played to everybody.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think Kirk Franklin did absolutely nothing wrong. Okay, he lost his temper. He's a human being.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he's in the church and he's inspirational and he be preaching and doing all this stuff, but they slip and fall just like everybody else. He's a
Mm-hmm.
human being. To
Yeah.
me, who hasn't cussed? I know I didn't said something before. It may not have sound right. When you slip and say something, the kids be like, "Did you cuss? You can't even cuss. That don't even sound right." We've all slipped and said, get your raggedy." You know what I'm saying? Everybody did that before. Stop acting holier than thou.
But
Okay.
girl, Kirk did cuss him out like he was toe to toe. He cussed him out.
But
Now
you know what was Robin? But you know what would go ahead and say your part and then I'll add in.
he cursed him out, but I'm not even surprised because Kirk Franklin had cursed in the pulpit before. I seen him. He cursed in the pulpit before. Yes, he did. He used a cuss word.
A lot of pastors be cussing in the pulpit.
No, he used a real cuss word. I ain't talking about hell. I
No,
can't.
I've heard real cuss words before in being said.
Well, Steve is saying Carry On has some issues. Yes, he does have some issues, and I don't know what his motive is in doing this and releasing this bit by bit. How he's doing, I don't even condone how he was talking to his son. I think it's wrong how he was talking to his son, but it seemed like he was pushed to the brink. That's what it seemed like in that conversation because. He was like pushing him and pushing him, and then he said, maybe you don't understand. Maybe I have to say it like this, because that's what he said in the beginning when you listen to it. Let me say it like this, like you can't hear me. Maybe you can hear this. That's what it sounded like to me. But I wasn't there. I don't know all the context, but I think he definitely was wrong. That's why he went on his apology campaign all over the place.
Well, I think he went on the apology campaign because some money was affected, whether it was contracts that he was in jeopardy of losing. That's just my
Mhm.
opinion. I don't know how true that is, but I think he did that from a business perspective. He needed to
Of
hold
course.
on to his money.
Well, of course.
People probably was contacting him, telling him, we don't like that behavior. You're representing us. We don't want nobody representing us with that type of behavior. And he probably went to
Amy,
apologize because of that.
this guy is the face of gospel music. Amy, this guy is the face of gospel music. He got his hands in every little aspect, from the TV to the radio to all of the award shows. You know what I'm saying? He is the face of gospel music. And so for his son to get on and record him and say like, I'm gonna show everybody what you really are, it's like you just making yourself look dumb for recording your own dad and trying to. He probably was, as Steve is saying, it's been going on for 20 years, but he looked like he's trying to destroy his dad's career, but everybody kind of looking at him cross-eyed because everybody knew he has some problems now because the mom came out to defend Kirk Franklin.
Well, I think we need to. We're not going to be able to know what's really going on by listening to a minute and a half, 2 minute little recording. There's
Mm-hmm.
obviously something deeper. What is going on, and what happened to steer all this stuff up to where it's been going on for 20 years? What happened? That's what they need to be. I mean, they really don't have to tell everybody what happened, but according to his son, because I went to his Instagram page just to look and see what was going on, being nosy, because I don't follow him. And so I went to his page and I saw that he was talking about, I'm going to tell my truth. I'm going to tell my truth, and put hashtag parental abuse. He said some people have been sending him messages. I guess they've been threatening him and telling him all kinds of stuff. And he's like, you can talk about me as much as you want. I'm telling my truth. I'm telling my truth. Then next thing you know, I see he got some meditation video talking about I am using these affirmations. I am a manifester and all this stuff like that. Then now this is what I think really got Kirk Franklin amped up. And this is my opinion. This is my opinion. I'm not saying
Okay.
nobody said it. This
Okay.
is
That's what
and
we do. We're giving our own opinion.
but I'm letting the audiences know. I'm just reminding them that this is
Uh-huh.
my own opinion. I think now, if you listen to that video, go back on YouTube, listen to that video. There's a part in that video where whoever was in the car with him, somebody was next to Kirk Franklin. They started busting out laughing. Now, I heard that. I was trying to stay away from that, Steve. I was trying to stay away from that part because that hasn't been, that remains to be, the verdict is still out on that. The verdict is still out. I was trying to stay away from that. I didn't even want to bring that part up. But but see, whoever was in the car with Kirk got him amped up, I think, because they busted out laughing so hard. And when he did that, I think Kirk Franklin started throwing in some extra curse words because he was like, let me tell you one thing. Now, first of all, he's stuttering and cussing at the same time. You stuttering and cussing.
That tell you he ain't used to it.
He added some extra. No, he stutters normally, I think, but he knows how to control it though. He controls it. But Robin, that person laughing got him amped up. That's just like you in a fight with you about to get in a fight with somebody, and you got people that's amping you up, getting you all revved up to fight. That's what it seemed like, because he just went into, that's when he did all that extra screaming.
Well, you know he liked to perform for an audience. So maybe he did have an audience that was amping him up, Amy.
Because that guy, whoever was laughing, did not need to be laughing like that. You knew that was a volatile type time. So it's like you hold that in, and then after it's all said and done, after you get off the phone, you bust out laughing with him and be like, what was you doing all that cussing for? You wait till that's over. You don't be doing that in the heat of the moment.
Amy, that's how
he said that's how you be cussing.
That's funny. But Amy, this is what I think. You cannot let anybody get you that upset. That man was screaming so loud on that recording, Amy, that you couldn't even hardly understand if it was him or somebody else. He had gotten so upset. Amy, he was. Now, Amy, you're going to have a stroke trying to yell and cuss somebody out. It ain't all that serious. It is not all that serious, in my opinion. I don't even know what the was.
See,
I don't know what the situation was, but
you don't know what the situation is.
But you can't let nothing get you that upset where you're gonna blow a gasket. He's gonna blow a gasket on that recording, Amy.
He didn't blow a gasket though.
He almost did.
He didn't go to the hospital for that.
Not literally. Not literally, but he was, oh, don't you ever disrespect me.
Hey, Miss Smith, we said hi. You were our fourth grade teacher. Yes, you were our fourth grade.
She changed it to evening. But yeah, you should never let nobody get you that upset where your blood pressure's up and you seeing stars. Because I know he was seeing stars when he was screaming and hollering like that. He saw stars in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Did you just burp? Did
Excuse me. No, I
you?
sneezed.
Oh, I thought you burped like Wendy Williams did.
No, I put it on mute too. I put that on mute. Now you know what? You have to slide in Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams has been farting and burping on screen for many years. I didn't see her fart and burp, and I was like, did she just fart and just act like she didn't fart? That has
Amy,
happened so many times.
Amy, she couldn't even hide this one, Amy. I laughed so hard. They're gonna have to get a cork or something. They're gonna have to get a cork on her.
She got a lot of stuff
Or
going on,
something.
I think. I mean, I remember watching a Wendy Williams
Good
show, and
Lord.
she hadn't eaten all day. She hadn't eaten all day. Somebody, a guest, came on the show and was cooking some food. Well, she said she was hadn't eaten all day, and she said my mouth is starting to salivate. So spit started coming out of her mouth, and she started grabbing the food. And the lady was like, "Oh, hold on, I gotta put the topping on first." Like she didn't even wait for the lady to put on the topping. Her mouth was drooling and she was eating. I'm like, why would you let yourself get that hungry to that point? I mean, I know we all trying to lose weight. I know we trying to reduce. We supposed to be reducing.
Yes, I am reducing. We got a challenge going on.
I haven't got on the scale, but
I
you don't
have
have to starve yourself like that. You do not
no,
have to starve yourself like that.
no. For those of you guys who wondering what we're talking about, we issued a challenge. Was that was March 1st, right?
2 weeks ago.
2
No,
weeks
that's
ago.
3 weeks ago.
Almost three
Was
weeks
that
ago.
March 1st? Was that March
It was the
1st?
beginning of the month. We said we were going to give it to the beginning of the month, March 1st. And the challenge was we're going to see who can lose the most weight in 30 days. So if you wonder what we're talking about the weight loss challenge that we have going on right now. She says she hasn't gotten on the scale, but we emailed our current weight with our pictures so everybody who's participating knows what the weight is. So then by the end of the month, somebody's going to win $100. So this is our first challenge and we are excited. I know I've been working out every day, watching what I've been eating. How about you, Amy?
I have been working out. I have not been working out every day. And even if I don't work out every day, I'll do something. Little habits. Little BJ Fogg has a book called Tiny Habits. So even if you don't work out, he said at least put on your shoes, put on your running shoes. Then do a little something. So I may do some push-ups or something, girl style push-ups, the girl style push-ups, or I may run and play. I may do something just to make me feel better. But yes, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I was jumping rope earlier.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So we'll see. We'll see who the winner is. We'll announce the winner. We'll announce the
Yes.
winner by the end of the month. We got 10 more days, Amy. We
Oh
got
Lord.
10 more
Oh,
days to make.
I'm gonna have to
make the
fast. I'm gonna have to fast now.
Oh Lord. But Amy, look what Steve said. Steve said, stop talking about that man, Wendell.
Oh my goodness.
Now you know that's a full woman. Now you know she tall, but she didn't have a baby. She didn't have a baby. Wendell Walter Williams. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh. My
But
goodness.
Amy, I haven't laughed so good after I seen that woman burp and fart. Amy, I laughed so hard. Because she said, oh,
Yeah.
like, ooh. I
But
ain't
see,
not
but Robin, she's done that before. And it seems like her jokes, I don't know what's going on, but if you watch her show, it's almost like she's just talking in circles. And there's a light-skinned guy that they're always panning the camera on, and he talks to her and helps her out. Sometimes you could tell when he's looking uncomfortable. He'd be like, yes. Like, I mean, he literally, his face looked all like, oh my goodness. And he'd be trying to help her out. But sometimes it seems like she just goes off into La La Land or something.
girl, that lady hadn't been right since she found out that she let that man go. She hadn't been right since she let that man go. And that movie that she put out, that biopic, was titled perfectly, "What a Mess." And that's the name of it, Amy. What a mess. She knows that she's a mess. She titled
She
her own
knows.
biopic, "What a Mess."
She
So,
knows. She knows.
but you know, she do stuff to get attention too. So she maybe forced that poot out too. You never know.
Well, I thought somebody said something about drug use again or something like that. I don't know how true that is. I do not know how true that is.
Amy, why
But
is he messing with you?
I know I seen it. I started laughing when I seen it.
He messing with you big time. Big time. Oh,
Uh-huh. I see him.
God. Oh Lord, that is funny. You exercising in a recliner chair.
I
Oh
do be
Lord.
reclining. I do be reclining in my chair. You can get some hand weights and be in the recliner.
Yeah, you can. Amy, do you think that we were talking about Kirk Franklin? Do you think that you know how people don't want to listen to R. Kelly because of what all the accusations against him and all these women? Do you think that you should separate the music from the man and enjoy the music? Because some people are saying that they will not listen to Kirk Franklin music anymore when they heard him cussing out his son. What do you think about that?
I would separate the music because if come on, if you are a creator and you create and you've been blessed and gifted to create great music, I'm gonna enjoy the great music. I still like R. Kelly. I'll still put on 12 play if I want to from R.
Why you gotta
Kelly.
pick wordplay?
Because I always gotta stir up stuff. I gotta be the disruptor. I'll put on 12 play. You can put on oh,
What's that one? You
your
remind me.
body's calling. Your body's calling. You remind me of your G, the all of that. I mean, I public service announcement. You come on now. It seems like you ready. Get
Oh
out of here.
Lord.
Like you gotta
Oh
put on them
Lord.
songs every once in a while.
Oh Lord.
I like Step in the Name of Love and all that. So I will still continue to listen to Kirk Franklin. I definitely am not the type of person that would shut somebody down just because they did something. First of all, I know that you are human. I'm human, you human. We all make mistakes. And I don't I was gonna say, Sharon's famous line, you ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in. I don't have that. So hey,
Oh yeah, I do.
I'm not
I said
holding no grudges. And I
yeah,
love Leandria. I absolutely love
yeah.
Leandria. When she
Well,
be on live, I be on there talking and everything.
well, see, Leandria was the first one who came out cussing and carrying on. Okay,
I don't know
Leandria.
if she's the first, not the
Well,
first.
okay, she's not the first one, but she went out live and she was cussing out the church folks. She was cussing out the church folks. She even cussed out uh, Bishop or Pastor Marvin Winans. That's what that was. So she came out cussing and she was telling everybody that these people are fake and these people are cussing and smoking and stuff, and you send them all your money. You remember all the stuff that she was saying, Amy? So Leandria, I love Leandria too. I still listen to Leandria no matter what. I know a lot of people cut her off too. A lot of people cut her off. But for sure, we can't I definitely separate the music from the person because we don't even know we don't know what most of these people are doing behind the scenes when they're making their music, Amy. You don't know what they're doing. The only reason why we know now is because we got this social media and everybody's posting and
Being
showing
recorded.
but back in the day you don't know what those people was doing and you was enjoying their music. So that's how I feel about it. I separate the music from the person. I enjoy the music for sure.
Some kind of way, even though we didn't have social media, we still found out what was going on with all those gospel artists.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was, the internet, maybe it was, television, but for some reason we find out what was going on with them too.
Yeah, but not as
Radio
much.
stations.
That's true. That's true. But now it's really everything is at your fingertips. You know what I mean?
It is worse because anybody can record you. You don't know who's recording.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there is definitely a difference there.
He said
Yeah.
she was drunk and high. Yeah, that's why she went on the
Yeah.
life saying she needed some help. She
What did
wanted.
they say? A drunk man speaks a sober mind.
She was telling it. She was telling it all. She was telling it all. But he said other gospel singers cuss.
I'm sure there's a lot. I'm sure there's a lot. And if you cuss, to me, if you cuss, you cuss. I don't be getting into all that, like, oh my God, they cussed, they said it bad. Like, okay, you cussed.
Ah man, I hear you. But
I think
yeah,
a lot of people he's not a pastor, but he is a minister of music, right? I
right.
think they put people on these
Oh,
pedestals.
please, Steve.
They put these people on these pedestals and think that they can do no wrong. And then when they do wrong, it's like they make a big deal of it. And it's like they human just like you are. And you know what? Big Mama cussed, not all the time, but you get it. You know what I mean? She may have one word. She had one word. You know what I
I
mean?
don't remember Big Mama cussing.
She like to say she. You know what I mean? She said like that to where it's not a cuss word, but it's a cuss word. You know how you had those shoot cussing words?
Uh-huh. That's me cussing.
But I'm
Look at
sure
my
everybody.
no, 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 no.
Well, I mean, I've slipped and said it. Like I said, it may not have sounded good, but I have slipped.
Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny.
But
That
his
is so
ex-wife
funny.
came out, Robin, which was very interesting that his ex, no, they weren't married. They were never married. She said, uh, Carrie On's mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, oh, Gaia said my mom has one word also. What one
Oh,
word?
he talking about hell. He talking about hell.
So the way you say it can be considered a cuss word.
Yeah, he talking about hell.
Okay, so he's saying that you be saying hell. Is that what
Yes.
he's saying?
Yes.
How do you say it? How do you say it?
I say, you don't want to know how I say it?
No, I want to hear how you say it. I want to hear how you say it
No,
because
you don't want to hear how I say it.
I surely want to hear how you say that word.
No,
So I
I
can
don't
mess
say it
up.
like you. I don't be saying you going to hell. No.
Oh no, no, no! I didn't. I don't tell nobody that they going to hell.
Mhm.
Oh look, he coming out to say how you say.
Oh yeah, I say hell. I say hell. I do, but that's about it. Hmm.
Oh, okay. You
Hmm.
got the kids telling on you. You know the baby's gonna speak.
Well, that's what they do. You know how that go. That's what happened to Kurt Franklin's son.
I
He said,
know.
he
I
said,
know. I know. But I thought it was interesting that she came out. She said she never spoke at
mm-hmm.
all. Like we never seen her. And
Never,
then
never.
I think he triggered that. Now I don't know if they made some arrangement, but for
Mm-hmm.
her to come out and speak on his behalf, and then she spoke for. I mean, I liked everything that she was saying. Then she went into preaching
Yes,
mode. I said,
he did go
why
into
we got to
preaching
turn
mode.
everything into a sermon? Why does it have to go into a sermon? And the Bible says, like Pastor Courage, and the Bible says.
Yeah, you know he's still saying it like that too.
Does he still say it like that?
Still say it
Oh
like that.
Lordy.
Still say it like that.
And the Bible says.
That is funny. That is
So,
funny.
yeah,
But
she went into preaching mode.
since we're talking about that, you want to go ahead and play that song so everybody can enjoy?
See, let me tell you, I like NPR Tiny Desk. I've been listening to it for years. I watch it all the time. And usually it's playing in the background here at home. And can you see Robin?
Oh, you just took it off. I was getting ready to add it.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Let me do it again because I didn't messed up.
Oh, it was already there. I'll hit the
I
button.
know it was already there. So you have to hit the button, not me, right?
Yeah, I have to hit it. It was there. I was gonna put it on. There it is.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
You can press
Oh, yeah.
play, you said?
No, you have to press play. There you go. It's for your listening pleasure. I can't hear it.
Okay, hold on. How do I stop it?
You got to stop it on your end.
Okay, it's coming in my ears. Hold on. The sound is coming through my
In your
ear
ear.
pod.
We can hear
I
it.
know, so I'm gonna have to switch that. So keep on talking while I.
Well, for those of you who are just coming in, we have been talking about so many various topics. We touched on the Duchess of Sussex. We've touched on Kurt Franklin. We've touched on Wendy Williams. We've just been browsing through different topics, just pulling out little nuggets that we want to talk about. And right now, we're getting ready to enjoy one of Kurt Franklin's songs, as we decided we're going to enjoy the music outside of the person. And so we're going to put this on for your listening pleasure. All right, Amy?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Where's the love, y'all? Where is the love and the joy that you promised to tell me it's all right? It's the truth, y'all. I almost gave up.
Oh, come on. Why you gotta have these commercials?
Oh, Lord.
A power that I can't explain. And it fell from heaven like a shower. Everybody, I want to see you. I smile. Even though I hurt, see, I smile. I try to show a smile. Even though I've been for a while. I smile. Come on and smile. It's always to look up when you're down. Show what hate to see you in the ground. You look so much better when you smile. So smile. Yeah. Didn't that sound good? Didn't that feel good to you? I want you to smile.
Smile,
How
Amy.
long did you want me to play it?
Huh?
How long did you want me to play that?
Oh, that's good. Let's take it off.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Amy, those encouraging words, we have to enjoy those encouraging words outside of the person. Those God-given songs.
Yeah. Outside of that, I mean, the message can come from anywhere.
Yeah. Amy, you want to do Off the Dome?
Oh Lordy, I didn't even prepare for Off the Dome, but yes, okay, we're gonna do Off the Dome. So just to let you know what Off the Dome is I'm gonna come up with a word. She can come up with a word, I can come up with a word. We'll take turns. I may not take turns today, I'm not sure. And Off the Dome, you say something about that word. Miss Smith said good night earlier, so that's why I was waiting.
Okay, good night. Good night, Miss Smith.
So the one word.
And then I'm going to spend 1 minute talking about that word.
60 seconds.
You got a timer, Amy?
Yeah, I got it right here.
You mean to find the timer?
No, I have a timer.
Okay. So this is Off the Dome. I'm going to talk for 1 minute. Whatever topic, whatever word she comes out with, I don't even know what it is. And we're just going to talk off the dome. Let's see how it comes out.
Oh my goodness. I can't even. Let me turn on my timer first. Hold on.
I guess you're going to have to tell me.
All right. Change. Start.
Change is inevitable because you can rest assured that something in your life will change. Change is necessary yet uncomfortable at times. But if you can transition through the change, you will see yourself better on the other side of change. Change, you can rest assured that something's going to happen in your life when something's got to change. Just like we've encountered this pandemic, and the season has to change because we can't stay in this pandemic forever. So that's a positive way to look at change. I'm expecting change. I'm looking for change. I'm waiting for change to happen because as soon as I turn the page and I turn the corner, change is standing there looking me in the face and I smile. Hey, because I know my season is changing.
You was on a roll. That was good. That was good. That was good. I like that.
Off the dome. That's off the dome.
That's off the dome. That's off the dome. So we will occasionally just throw a word out there, and it's off the dome. You come up with something to say based on that word, and you guys can join in too. So if there's something that you want to say about change,
look at me. Ojo didn't talk. Talk to me, Robin. Oh, no. I like that, Amy. I like that. But we are limiting it to 1 minute. So every time we come on, 1 minute off the dome. Oh, I like that.
Well, you know what? We when it comes to ministers, I'm not a minister. She's a minister. You know, ministers can go on and on and on and on and on and on. So we say
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
I like the off the dome. That was perfect. That was perfect. I like that.
And like, in my mind, I'm still talking about change.
Still talking about it in the head.
Thanks, Pastor Ojo. You see, like that piece on change.
Hi, Pastor Ojo. Yes.
Yes. All right, Amy. We got 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. And you know what? That was so much fun, Amy. I'm going to give you 1 minute, and then you go off the dome.
Oh, Lordy, help me.
Let me get my timer together. 1 minute off the dome.
It could be anything, right? It could be anything. It can even be a story.
Oh, Amy, it's you. It could be anything you want off the dome. Are you ready? I'm going to give you the word and then I'm going to say start. Intentional.
I've learned to become intentional in everything that I do. When you're intentional about your goals and your dreams and aspirations, you have a see, look, y'all messing me up.
Oh, Amy.
You get a fire down inside of you that propels you to reach your goals. If you do things just haphazardly without any focus, you have to be focused. And what I've learned on this journey since I've decided to become a quote unquote entrepreneur, it's about personal development. And you have to be intentional about your time, who you spend time with, who you talk to on the phone, because all of that, you become a product of your environment.
Time.
Oh, okay, Lordy.
Good job.
I didn't finish my thought.
What? See, that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna perfect this minute thing.
We're gonna perfect
this minute thing, because when we get it good, and we're gonna take that one clip and we're gonna put it off the dome, and it's gonna be a 1 minute clip.
And see, I was almost getting into it too. See, I'm still talking too in my head. See,
that's because you like a Baptist preacher. You got to start on the runway and you got to talk slow. You got to get it going. Then when you lift up, you get a little bit higher. And then when you're in the air, you. And then they're gonna end it with a nice little story.
Oh yeah, I should have went directly into the story, but that's all right. Hey, this is off the dome.
Off the next time,
we will be having more off the dome moments.
Yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys all enjoyed those off the dome moments. I hope you enjoyed this show. We've been having a good time talking about so many various topics. And we hope you enjoyed that song from Kirk Franklin, Smile. He said, even though it's been a while, right? You smile. Smile.
Oh, I hurt. See,
Even though I hurt, see, I smile.
God, I know God is working, so I
So
smile.
I smile. Uh-huh.
You look so much better
When you smile. You should smile. So we should smile all through this new week, Amy. Let's all smile and let's be purposeful about having a wonderful time this week. We thank you so much for joining us. We have had a wonderful time. You know, these conversations, Amy, that we have are so interesting and add our perspective to all of the various commentary that's already out there. But I hope the people are enjoying our little show that we got going on. It's just picking up momentum every week. And we thank you guys. Thank you so much. Please like and share the video and tell us where you're watching us from. Share, share, share if you care. That's what somebody said, Amy. Share if you care. I am Robinette Reed, and you are
Amina LeGrand.
And we are getting out of here. But before we go, come on, clap your hands. Hey, clap your hands. Help. Steve, are you clapping your hands? Does anybody want to come on live? Amy, nobody came on live.
Huh?
Nobody came on live. Baby, taking that. Candid Conversations with me and my sister. Candid Conversations, won't you join with us? Candid Conversations with me and my sister. Candid Conversations, won't you join with us? Yeah, yeah. Hallelujah.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for sticking around. Make sure you share, you like the video.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yes. Have a good night. Bye-bye.